Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme love horoscope for the general collective for the rest of this week. So between June 23rd through June 28th of this year of 2026. With that said, collective, let's get into your horoscope. So the rest of this week's love climate unfolds under a steadily intensifying waxing gibbous moon, moving from Libra through Scorpio and into Sagittarius, creating a clear emotional progression, connection, depth, truth, and expansion. Throughout the entire period, Venus remains strong in Leo while Jupiter continues its late Cancer amplification, creating one of the more heart-centered romantic atmospheres of the current cycle. Love is not operating quietly, it wants expression. As the week begins, the Libra moon, or I should say, as the cycle begins, so starting from today, um, the Libra moon encourages relationship awareness. People become more conscious of what is being exchanged emotionally. Partnerships that have been operating on assumptions may suddenly require explicit conversations. There is a growing need for balance, reciprocity, and emotional validation. Those seeking love may find themselves attracting attention through simple authenticity rather than effort or pursuit. Attraction is strengthened when emotional openness is present. As the moon enters Scorpio, the emotional temperature rises considerably. Surface level interactions become less satisfying. Hidden feelings, unresolved attachments, lingering desires, and unspoken attractions become increasingly difficult to ignore. Existing relationships may experience moments of vulnerability that expose deeper truths. For some, this manifests as powerful intimacy. For others, it reveals where trust still requires development. The Scorpio influence favors emotional honesty over emotional comfort. Venus continuing through Leo becomes one of the most dominant relationship signatures of the week. Affection seeks visibility. People want to feel chosen, appreciated, admired, and valued. Romantic gestures carry greater impact than usual. Pride can become both an asset and a challenge. Relationships flourish when appreciation is expressed openly. They struggle when validation is withheld or expected without communication. Mercury slows significantly throughout the period while remaining in Cancer. Emotional conversations become increasingly reflective. Memories, nostalgia, and discussions about the future of relationships become more common. Individuals may revisit old emotional themes, not necessarily to repeat the past, but to understand what still requires healing before deeper commitment can emerge. Communication favors sincerity rather than logic. Jupiter's continued presence at the final degrees of Cancer magnifies emotional generosity. Love becomes more nurturing, protective, and family oriented. Many people feel a stronger desire for emotional security than excitement alone. Connections that provide genuine emotional safety gain momentum. Relationships built primarily upon attraction without emotional substance may begin revealing their limitations. Mars in late Taurus contributes a stabilizing influence. Rather than impulsive romantic decisions, there is a preference for consistency, reliability, and tangible demonstrations of affection. Words remain important, but actions carry greater weight. Love proves itself through follow through. Let me repeat that. Love proves itself through follow through. Those who remain patient are likely to achieve stronger outcomes than those attempting to force progress. Midweek and beyond, or I should say mid-cycle and beyond, so starting around weekend time and beyond to the end of through Sunday, the Scorpio moon's intensity gradually transforms into the Sagittarius moon's broader perspective. This shift is significant. After confronting emotional truths, the collective begins seeking meaning. Relationships may start discussing future plans, or shared adventures, or travel, or learning experiences, or long term visions. Couples who successfully navigate earlier emotional conversations may experience renewed optimism and enthusiasm. Meanwhile, Saturn and Neptune continue their long-term presence in Aries, creating an unusual dynamic in collective love matters. Fantasy and reality are being forced into direct negotiation. Idealized expectations encounter practical limitations. This influence rewards those willing to build relationships consciously rather than relying solely on chemistry. Romantic dreams can absolutely manifest, but only when supported by consistent action and mutual effort. The North Node in Pisces continues guiding the collective toward greater compassion, forgiveness, and spiritual connection. Some relationships are entering a phase where control must be surrendered. Attempts to force outcomes are unlikely to succeed. Trusting natural timing becomes increasingly important. Certain connections may deepen unexpectedly when expectations are relaxed. Black Moon Lilith's movement from Aquarius toward Pisces intensifies themes surrounding emotional authenticity. People become less willing to suppress their true desires merely to maintain appearances. Hidden needs seek expression. This can produce breakthroughs in intimacy when approached honestly. The overall trajectory of the week points toward emotional growth rather than emotional simplicity. The strongest relationships are likely to be those willing to combine vulnerability with consistency, passion with stability, and desire with genuine emotional care. The primary prediction is straightforward. Love moves forward through emotional truth. Connections built on sincerity strengthen. Relationships avoiding necessary conversations encounter pressure until honesty emerges. Attraction remains strong throughout the period, but lasting progress belongs to those willing to reveal what is genuinely in their hearts. By the time the new moon approaches fullness, many people will possess greater clarity regarding where they stand, what they feel, and who they truly wish to build a future with. So that is what I had for you today, collective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like this video or comment this video or share this video or hype this video or subscribe to our channel or hype our channel. All those actions would be greatly appreciated. Furthermore, I wouldn't feel like your friend if I didn't tell you to check out the offer in the description box. It is pretty awesome and could be quite useful. And beyond that, I thank you so much for being here and for supporting our channel. And until the next time, collective, blessings.